Keith, before we get to the forecast, pretty interesting astronomical phenomenon that we wanted to talk about. A viewer, Louise Michard, shared some photos with us and through the Near Me section of the News Center Maine app. But what are we looking at?
Well, so the kind of slang term for it is a sun halo, and this has mainly to do with the fact that we've got cirrus clouds up there. So you see those high, thin clouds. They're made out of ice crystals, and they refract the light from the sun into a rainbow, and so depending on the juxtaposition of the different clouds, you can end up with several of them. So that was a cool picture.
And sometimes called sun dogs, right?
Yeah, sun dogs are typically used a little bit more when it's right around the sun itself,
okay.
But all of that's kind of slang. In fact, I forget the exact name, but it's a long name for it.
We don't need to.
I don't need to get into that. And the good news is, Pat, we had enough sun for that. So
that's true. That's very welcome to have.
Yeah, we haven't had so much of that. It looks like through January, into early February, and we have sun now over the southern half or so of the state. Northern half does have more in the way of cloud cover. Temperatures are kind of corresponding or responding to that. 40 in Wiscasset, 37 in Portland, 39 in Sanford. I think a good area here, a good swath, if you will. We'll get to 40 briefly this afternoon. It won't last that long. Sun sets around 5 this time of the year, so your high temperatures are a bit earlier. Take a look, Bluebird Day. A couple of ski areas I was looking at. 34 is like balmy at Sugarloaf. Just a bright, beautiful day. A lot of snow there. Of course, it being a Wednesday, looks pretty quiet. So if you can take off, go for it. It's probably pretty good skiing. Through tomorrow, we're going to see more clouds coming in. And it actually starts overnight. Tonight keeps us relatively mild in the 30s. And tomorrow we will see more cloud cover. It's still pretty warm in the low 40s, maybe even some mid 40s along the coastline, but a snow shower possible in the mountains through the day and a sprinkle possible along the coastline. So it's going to be a little bit more of an unsettled day, but I don't think a bad one, because you can see temperatures are staying pretty warm. It stays that way overnight tomorrow night, and then into the day on Friday, we go back to largely sunny and right around 40, so it's very similar to today to end the work week. So a really nice stretch of weather. We'll get one more nice day in on Saturday between a warm front here and a cold front that'll bring us back down to reality on Sunday. But because of this positioning, we'll be in the warm sector on Saturday. So I'll show you what that means for us in a minute. I just want to point out that storm on Monday continues to look like a miss for us on Valentine's Day. So something will need to happen quickly in the models. Otherwise, we're going to write this one off as a miss. We need it to come back west if you want some snow. So here's what we're thinking for Saturday, and I think we've got a chance at 50 from Portland to Sanford to Portsmouth, but almost everyone's in the mid 40s, and even the mountains should get to 40 on Saturday afternoon. So really, really nice break, and then back down to reality Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, moderating back on Wednesday. So we will see temperatures come back down pretty harshly there on Sunday into Monday. Offshore storm is how we're putting it on Valentine's Day, and then it will be cold on Tuesday. Some of us only getting into the teens. Overnight lows once again single digits and a few below zero spots. Overall, though, this pattern is more moderate, Pat, compared to January. So we'll have a couple of, it's still February, right? We'll have a couple cold shots, but it doesn't look like they last all that long.
And if the next couple of days give us our driveways back, then we'll call that a win.
Mine is already kind of bare pavement. I'm pretty excited about that. That's where I'm at in my life.
Yeah, the bar is set rather low right now. Thanks, Keith.